Question, yung mga bishop po, yung mga business group, yung mga school groups, humingi ba kayo ng apology? Di ba ang binigay nyo, resign ka agad. Resign ka agad, may judgment na kaagad. Hindi pa kayo sorry dahil mali ang pananawagan nyo, may bago na naman para mag-resign. Kanina po, yung verse na ating pong binanggit, yung nagsasabi na, therefore you will know the truth and the truth shall set you free. So doon tayo makumpisa, gaano ka-importante ang katotohanan. So, babalikan ko lang ko, no? We discussed one time why that has to be in the conversation. And why we have to be on God's side. We're not talking about God be on our side kasi self-serving yon. Ang sinasabi natin, hindi siguro tama sabihin, nasa likod ko ang Panginoon, nasa likod ng kalaban ko yung Panginoon, nandun yung Panginoon sa 11, nandito yung Panginoon sa 13. I think safe na sabihin na ang Panginoon ay Panginoon ng katotohanan. So dapat doon tayo sa Panginoon. What I'm saying is biblical principles, diba? Parang sinabi nung gravity, iba na, or parang sinabi nung kung anong itatanim, yun ang ating aanihin. I mentioned biblical principles because we have to have a starting point so that although we disagree, we can agree on the goal. So kanina, I talked about truth. Can we agree that whether we talk about the parliamentary tool of walkout or we do the parliamentary tool of having no quorum, there have to be an objective. And the objective has to be truth. So sabi namin, tinitira, ginabuan ng paraan na hawakan sa liig ang Senado. Kaya iniisa-isa ang mga membro ng majority. At sabi naman ng pamila, hindi legal, hindi moral, kung ano-anong dahilan na huwag magkaroon ng online. Of course, tinawagan na hypocrisy. Dahil kay Senator Trillanes man, kay Senator De Lima, or sa maraming pagkakataon, yung mga tumutulig sa ngayon, senador man sila o dating senador, once upon a time, pinopose nyo rin yan. But can we agree that whether we walk out or whether there's no quorum, we're fighting for the truth. So the question is, what is the truth and how do we get to the truth? So pag sinabing, eto totoo, si XYZ ang guilty sa flood control. Sinabi naman ng kabilang grupo, hindi, si ABC. Malay nyo po, in the end, it's not A but it's B and C. And it's not XYZ but it's Y and Z. And then kasama si W. So, the hearing, mading po hearing yan sa Ombudsman, sa DOJ, or Blue Ribbon Committee, are instruments to get there. But it is human instruments, kaya hindi siya perfect. So, dun sa nagsasabing magtrabaho tayo, we agree. Yung nagsasabing na delay ang trabaho, we disagree na yung bagong majority. We point to all of us, including the minority. You had the wrong priorities. The last Blue Ribbon hearing was in January. And from January to present, there have been a lot of developments. The last time we heard from DBM, DOJ, DPWH, many agencies. Umiba-iba na po ang mga statistics na pinibigay sa atin. For example, nung unang privilege speech ni Senator Lacson, ang sabi niya, ilang daan yon na ghost project. And then lumiit na lumiit. DPWH, I think, confirmed this until now, did not come up with the actual numbers where I suggested, even last year sa budget hearing, utusan lahat ng district engineer, una ng picture ang project, kung zero yung project at bayad na, ghost yon. Kung meron project, hindi ghost yun, pero baka sa standard. Meaning, may project, pero hindi tama yung pagkagawa. So we have to sort out all of these facts. Kasi garbage in is garbage out. When we talk about the law, you have to have the facts that you would apply the law to. So, ang question, sabi ayaw idilan yung Blue Ribbon Committee. Pero before magpalitan, ang puntilya ay partial report. So, nasabi ko na po to mismo sa Senado. Impartial, not partial. So, partial report doesn't mean na kumapabor kay kanino, but it means kalahati pa lang to o 1/3 or 60%, 70%. Mahirap magbigay ng partial report kung meron kang additional information that is already available. At sa katulad itong flood control na lahat nagtuturuan, lahat pwedeng mautikan, napaka-importante na ipakita na tatapusin natin ito na buong buo. So, madalas namin pag-usapan sa minority noon at majority na yon. Bakit kapag ka isang senador na kalaban nila, kalaban ng Malacanang, kalaban nung konse na yon, pagka meron kong sinabit na amendment, yung po daw ay insertion. Pero pag sa kanila, amendment daw po iyon. Pagka sa minority po, ang sinasabi, huwag kayo mag-attend ng hearing or mag-inhibit kasi nabanggit kayo. Pero pag sila, bawal banggit eh. So, it's the first time again that we will have a hearing that we will be inviting different guests and they would be free to talk. Does that mean that everything they say is 100% true? No. That's why we will test that with cross-examination. But we have to hear our people and follow the evidence, no? So, ulitin ko po, we're talking about the truth. For so long, ang pinag-uusapan yung impeachment ng Vice President of the Philippines, Sara Duterte. Yung unang untrue o yung unang kasinungalingan ay kami daw po ay nag-take over bilang majority at in-install ako para daw i-dismiss yung impeachment, para daw maging partial sa impeachment. Nakita nila po yung ebidensya. Napakabilis ng pagkilos, napakaayos po ngayon, pati sa pagbigay ng summon, sa pagsagot, yung schedule, ayos na po, sinunod natin yung schedule na pinopost kay Senator Soto. There's no question that we're going to have that impeachment process that everyone is asking for. Question, yung mga bishop po, yung mga business group, yung mga school groups, humingi ba yun ng apology? Di ba, ang binigay nyo, resign ka agad. Resign ka agad, may judgment na kaagad. Pero ngayon nakita nyo, iba. So, hindi pa tapos tayo sa first issue where we prove you wrong. Hindi pa kayo sorry dahil mali ang pananawagan nyo, may bago na naman para mag-resign. And then ngayon, yung 11, actually it's news because they said it today, but it's not new. Why? From day 1, February pa. February na pinipigilan nila na matanggal si Senator Soto at mabuwag ang kanilang mayorya at maging minority, ginamit na po pati yung mga kaso sa minority members na kasama namin na huwag kayong milipat. Lumipat kayo, tuloy yung kaso. Pag hindi kayo lumipat, walang kaso. Sinabi na to ni Senator Jinggoy for the first time, inamin niya na totoo. He has evidence a few times. I was there, kaya narinig ko yung conversation, kaya alam kong totoo. So, we're going back to the issue. The issue is not work. The issue is what is our priority. And this is the end time. Priority natin, ekonomiya, presyo pramaw kita. Priority natin ay corruption issues kasama ang flood control at accountability issues, yung po yung pangatlo, yung impeachment. Pinangatlo ko lang po dahil nga nakaayos na yung schedule. It will take time, nagsasagutan pa, nagpapalitan pa ng sagot, yung prosecution at saka yung defense, and then magkakaroon ng pre-trial para hindi po mahirapan ang lahat na intindihin yung ebidensya. Again, I will correct one senator who said that pag sila yung majority, mas maayos yung ebidensya, ilaktan ng ebidensya. Hindi trabaho po ng senator judge na maglata rin ng ebidensya. Trabaho po ito ng defense at saka po ng prosecution. Prosecution muna kasi ikaw yung na-accuse. Then defense kasi nga, dinidepensan mo sarili mo. Siguro that's one reason why gigil na digil ang mga kapatid na Senator Tulfo na aside from the Fumitis, aside from yung pagiging malakit sa Malacanang, let me address that. Sabi ni Senator Tulfo, pag hindi ako nagpakita sa session hall ay ako'y duwag. Ang kaduwagan po ay nanuugat yan sa ano ba ang purpose at trabaho mo. Diba? So for example, kung ang trabaho mo ay magtanim, pero bumabagyo, grabe po yung kidlat. Anytime mo po mawala kidlat, kasi it's not a matter of tapam, magtatanim ka na, tamaan ka man ng kidlat, di ba? So, ganun din sa sundalo. Hindi natin isusubo ang sundalo natin sa mga bagay na suicide ammunition. pero ipangtanggol ang bansa at mamatay para sa bansa. Hindi lang sundalo, dapat pati kayong mga senador. So, yung hamon mo, magpakita ako kung hindi tiduan. Para po rin sinabi ang bawat senator, ikaw, maging independent ka o hindi, duwag ka. This is not a radio or TV program. This is not entertainment. This is the Senate of the Philippines. So we have to be more professional. Kung hindi ka lang Tulfo at kung hindi ng Tulfo si kapatid mong si Erwin, sinumbong ko lang kayo kay Tulfo Diba? Pero ang reality is, because nandiyan kayo, because you have a strong voice, use it for the good of the country. There are also issues facing you. So you ask Joel Villanueva, you ask Jingo Estrada, you ask Chis Escudero to face it squarely. So face the issues also squarely. Wag yung itigilan natin yung Blue Ribbon na committee and then gagawin natin personal yung lahat ng issues. There are issues facing all of us. Pati ba naman Senator Tulfo, lahat na nung pinapay, binintan nyo sa amin. Nung panahon ni President Duterte, kampi kayo sa drug war. Ngayon naman, balikta. Tapos lahat ng pinatay, sinisin nyo. So, pati ba naman internet at saka aircon, sa akin nyo pa rin sinisik. O baka murder pa yung kaso na yan, murder kasi pinakay ang wifi at yung kuryente. Nakita ko na po ang report, yung po palang master yung pong centralized aircon, yung master switch or yung sa kuryente, nasa GSI gas yun at may nag-trip ng wire. Kaya around 6 o'clock, nagkaroon talaga ng problema sa aircon. So, hindi po namin gagawin sa inyo. I've always treated you well, whether I'm close to you or not, whether you're in the minority, majority, and I will continue to treat all of you well. But kayo ang namimersonal because kami, it has been one issue after the other, di ba? Hindi kami ang nagpakasok sa NBI sa Senado, yung May 11. Hindi rin kami ang kumuha ng NBI na fully armado na pinaikutan ang Senado tapos kumasok pa sa Senado noong May 13. Hindi rin kami ang nag-walk out. So you keep saying fresh start. Every Senate President that I've served under, whether I was the majority leader or minority leader, whether I was in the leadership or was just a simple follower, I gave them a chance. So let me ask the 11 majority who's asking me to resign up. Kahit na isa chorus, binigyan mo ba ako ng chance? So let me go to the bigger issue ngayon. Yung pong dignidad, yung pong karamana, yung pong honor ng Celia. Simple matters. Nabanggit ko po to before. Why do we get angry pag bilastos ang ating flag? Bakit pagka hindi tumayo, pagka kumanta tayo ng lupang hiniram, ba't natin sinasabihan ng ang tapo? Bakit po ang Kristiyano man o Muslim, pag hawak yung Biblia o hawak po ang Quran, ayaw natin po na pwede mo sabihin papel yun, mga pahina lang yun. No. But to us, those are holy books, diba? To the Muslim, the holy book is the Quran. To the Christian, the holy book is the Bible. So it's more than just a piece of paper, whether softbound or hardbound yun. There's a symbolism that matters. So, na-shock ako sa sinabi ni Senator Lacson. Na-shock ako dahil yung naming isa walang comment sa statement ni Secretary Remulla. Because napakaganda na ng usapan namin, first with the CIDG through informal and formal channels, that susubo naman si Senator Jiboy, dadalhin namin doon. And then afterwards sa labas, then nung dumating si Secretary Remulla, ang sabi niya, sige, kasi nga yung pamilya medyo they didn't to huddle kasi nga medyo emotional na. Pero kamdating sa hallway, nanbago. Diba? At sinabi ko dun sa hindi nakakalam dahil dun sa mga bata pa, masalimuot pero malalim ang history ng Senate ng Philippines. All parliaments, for that matter, parliaments in the past have been attacked by kings and queens, by president, prime ministers, by dictator, by tyrants, but even by the most democratic leaders. That's why may mga privileges. So in the case of former Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile, dalawa lang ang posisyon noon, panahon ni President Cory. And everyone knows, at pasensya na po sa pamilya ni Senate President Salonga at President Cory, in our conversation, minsan nasabi ko, panahon ni Cory, panahon ni Salonga, I meant to say yung buong pangalan, but it was a fast and a biglang turn kasi ibang-iba yung pag-usapan namin ni Secretary Gamulya, who's a friend. That's why they try to keep it civil. But nung sinabi niyang doon mismo sa hallway i-aresto, it's not about Alan. It's not about Jinggoy. It's not about what they can do. Na-shock din ako nung sinabi niyang, you lost that right when may nag-state. Okay, first of all, it's not Alan's right or the Senate President's right. It is the right of the Senate of the Philippines. The Senate of the Philippines is different from the 24 senators and the SP. I never claimed to be the Senate. Diba? The Senate is the Senate. And it's a co-equal branch. So ang hinihingi ko naman lang sa lahat ng law enforcers, huwag yung bastusin ang Senate. Bastusin niyo si Al Cayetano Cofina, tabo lang naman ako Diba? Ganun din, diba? When we criticize the President, huwag naman yung office of the President ang babuhin natin. May prestige tayo, but let's hold certain things sacred. Yung ang religion na hindi tayo pare-pareho ng paniniwala, nagbabatian tayo, di ba? Parang nakita ko si Brother Robin, sinasabi ko sa kaya, Assalamualaikum, which is a greeting sa ating mga kapatid na Muslim. Pag may mga special occasion like sa Eid, babatiin mo ng Eid Mubarak. At minsan, this last time, siya pa bumati kasi nga po ano ng issues na nangyayari that day na alimutan ko. So we honor each other and symbols matter to us. That's why nga, I was insisting, sir, lambas lang tayo ng pintot ng Senado. At siya naman po ay susurrender. Just to skip back and forth, no? Remember, Senator Bato did not escape. Mismong si Secretary Ruya said, that day, wala din silang hawak na warrant at hindi naman sila nandun para rescue siya. So he's free to go. But, I didn't feel like arguing that time. That wasn't my point. Senator Jinggoy was not asking for protective custody or sanctuary. So baka nandun nangyari yung miscommunication. But pagdating sa elevator, nakapag-usap kami ni Secretary John Dick, so more or less lang nagkaroon ng kabilinaw. Sa kaniyang press con, sinabi niya yung mga opinion niya. But I disagree with that, but I won't disagree with it. I mean, I disagree with it, but I won't argue. But nung lang ako nagtaa, Senator Lacson may silabi pang mabigat, yung iba, wala man naman salita si Senator Win, gusto maging Senate President. Tatudot din his chance. Umakyat, minority majority, at sabihin, Sen, hindi issue si Jinggoy. How you respect the Senate premises and how you will process his arrest is more important to all of us. That's why I was emphasizing, marami akong pwedeng gamitin na example. Bakit ko ginamit yung sa the great statesman and the great Senate President Salonga? Because Senate President Salonga was put in jail. He was injured in Plaza Liranda. Former Senate President Enrile, he wasn't Senate President yet then, was Minister of National Defense. He issued some of the arrest orders. And despite na halos kahit anong gawin ni President Porilon at kahit anong sabihin kasi talagang sa tao sobra yung pagmamahal, ano silang ni Senate President Salonga? Not here. Tapusin niyo yung sesyon. Pasalitain muna. Sabi nila, hindi kasi pagka below 6 years pwede mo doon. Yung kung kilaso kay Senator Gile na rebellion complex with murder was non-bailable. Diba? So yun po ang pakiusap ko. Huwag natin idamay yung mga institution, diba? DOJ o Ombudsman. We'll have issues with who holds the office. But we have to be mature enough, rational enough, professional enough to protect the image, to protect the dignity of these institutions. So sa amin ni Senator Lacson, ng minority, hindi daw nila pinitigilan po yung hearing sa Thursday. But if you look at their statements, isa na lang mauhan nila o mabawas sa amin, they can get the pumitis na. No, whether sila nagsabi niya o yung unofficial spokesperson. And it's in the letter today from Senator Lacson, belated happy birthday. Sabi niya, I drink in every year kasi ka-birthday niya ang mom ko at ka-birthday niya then si dating governor at ngayon vice governor Singson na Ilocos Sur. So magkaka-birthday yung tatlo kaya natatandaan po pareho. So kahit na magkaiba kami ng opinion, bilabati ko yan parate. So sabi po ni Senator Lacson, this refers to the notice of the night hearing of the committee of the Blue Ribbon Committee. But the last paragraph, second to last, I raise this matter as it is determinative of how the committee can legally constitute a forum entertain motions or validly ask questions during the scheduled hearing among other concerns. So tinatanong niya kasi kung constituted na dahil wala kang mga membro yung minority. Paulit-ulit po kami sa section 19 ng rules. Nakita niyo na po yan, nabasa na ng marami, napag-usapan na yan, na habang wala pang kapalit, sila pa rin. Pangalawa po, ang majority, madalas magbasa ng maglagay at basahin po ang chairman, vice chairman, members. Until our last session, ni isa na committee hindi naglagay yung minority. Hindi ko alam kung talagang sila ginagawan lang sadya or talagang naniniwala sila kasi sabi nila isang araw lang daw ako, isang linggo lang. Abo, I agree with them. I don't agree na isang araw lang, but I don't know. From the start, I told everyone, I leave it up to that. I am at your disposal. Magpakita yung 13, alis sa ulya. Diba? It's a walk of faith. Walking dead nga Bakit? Kasi from the start, target ibalik sa kanila yung 13. Whether it's Will Gatchalian, whether it's Tito Soto, kung sino man sa mga kaganang dalan na senador sa minority, kung may kapanggap-tanggap sa kanila sa amin 13 o wala, nasa sa kanila yan. Diba? But ang point ko is, kayo ang hindi nagbasa ng membro nyo, then sasabihin nyo, ba't hindi nagkapalaho? Tapos pag man schedule ng hearings, meron naman nag-hearing na yung mga Baykabel, nag-hearing. Yung Ways and Means, nag-hearing. Hindi naman kayo nagtanong kung bakit walang minority. Bakit sa Blue Ribbon, marami kayong tanong. Diba? So, ang importante dito, lumabas yung totoo. Kaya nga iringgita na lahat ng membro ng minority, lahat kayo welcome. Napaka-importanting hearing ito. Sana hindi isang hearing lang. Napakaraming ibang issue. We have to tackle it one by one. Yung kung sinabi niya tungkol sa hospital bill, no? Senator Subiri, kaibigan ko na madalas, even after the walkout, bumaba siya, sabi na walang personalan, we're all okay. So I won't take it personally, but if you remember Senator Subiri, that has been on our agenda, I think, for at least last week, but I think more than that. Kahit ilang beses pag nagre-recess tayo, bumababa ako at tinatanong ko kay Senator Soto, kay Senator Risa, kay Senator Lacson, pwede na may take up to, minsan okay, minsan bukas na yan. So, kayo naman ang nag-walk out nung last Tuesday. Willing na nung kami na i-take up yan. Lahat isa side namin, we're ready. So, wag yung i-whiskey bintang one-sided. You're talking about the generals, I feel bad for you. I'm looking for a solution. But remember, kayo nagsabing wag mo nang basahin kasi hindi pa kumpleto yung CA because nga 6.5, 5.5 of the 12 members, hindi tayo magkasundo kung 6 or hindi tayo magkasundo kung 6-6 or 7-5 muna kasi question, sino maghahake, di ba? Kung ako lang masusunod, sa first day pa lang, niname ko na lahat ng CA. So, dun sa mga nagiging casualty ng hindi pagkakaintindihan ng majority-minority, let's be man enough to say, we're all at fault here. The whole Senate is at fault here, the minority to majority. Pero yung inyong messaging, drama, na playbook na kaya walang trabaho, kaya magulo, ginugulo nyo kami. Ginagamit yung Malacanang para guluhin kami. Ako sasabihin nyo, magulo ang Senado. Sino ba nagpagala ng NBI dyan na naka-full battle gear, di ba, na may mga gamit na gano'n? So, guys, I'll continue to give you, and address myself, the Filipino people who are watching now, I'll continue to give you the inside story. Tadi na, and I invite the other side to give the inside story, see, the context, di ba? That is important in how we make decisions. So, tanungin ko po kayo, gusto niyo po mag-session tayo, pero gagamitin po nila yung numbers dahil po dun sa hindi makapasok si Senator Bato at dahil kinulong nila si Senator Jinggoy, tapos pinakapot yung iba namin makasama na susunod na kayo, tapos hihintayin kung may event or hindi pwede isa namin kasama or left CR lang, tapos papalitan nila yung mga miyembro ng committee, so hindi matutuloy yung Duricon committee sa Thursday. So, is may Adam, why don't we have a meeting tomorrow about how the Blue Ribbon Committee should proceed on Wednesday? You know, I've talked many times to Senator, or on Thursday, tomorrow meeting for Thursday, I've talked to Senator Marcoleta many times. He's a very reasonable person. He's intelligent, he studies, He deep kasi ang paniniwala at paninindigan niya eh. Sometimes din si Senator Lacson, no? Kaya ko sinasabi sometimes kasi sometimes one-sided eh. Hindi makikinig sa reason, pagpipilikan kahit mali, tama pa rin, di ba? So it's up to you whether your messaging is simply pumasok kayo, duwag kayo and resign, or whether you want to talk about the economy, inflation, impression ng bigas, paano yung mga OFW na mawawalan ng trabaho. Kami, we're coming up with a schedule. Sa lahat ng committees, welcome kayo. And siguro aminin niyo naman, most of the work is done in the committees. Pati LEDAC ka eh. Pati LEDAC, handa na kaming pumunta, pinakancel. Tumawag pa sa akin yung nag-organize na kami ba yung lang. So, kundi siya, ready kami end time. I think twice to na parating sa Malacanang, we're ready for the LEDAC end time. Ang problema, naglalabi nga yung 11, yung minority na huwag pumilos ang Malacanang na any kind of recognition ang masama, wrong information pa bibigay. So kung may nakikinig sa Malacanang, we're not your enemies. Many people, may it be in the cabinet or may it be in the 11 minority, ay namo-onsay giving you, they want us to fight because sila ang may beef sa amin. Kami, we want the truth. We want to work together to address inflation, address poverty, address corruption, address accountability. So again po, ito po ang inyong likod, si Alan Cayetano na papaliwag, nagbibigay ng konting liwanag sa mga pangyayari. Be patient po, be patient because these are existential issues for our nation. A nation divided will fall, but a nation na mas malaki pa yung ninanakaw kaso sa ginagamit sa tao will also not rise, di ba? So an independent Senate will be at your service. Pero ang Senate na hawak sa liig ng Malacanang at ang Senado na takipan, ang mangyayari po niyan mas maganda o singbigat lang ko yung tahimik or quiet or silent na Senate. God bless you guys at salamat sa aking mga Senate media sa tanong niya na mag-react dun sa ilang issues sa press con kanina na 11 minority members. God bless you.